Team of the season. So far. 24. 4 games? 5 games? 6 games? How many? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Around there. We're going to do team of the season because, well, the football's been a bit boring as of late, hasn't it? There's not really much going on. So we thought we'd do a bit of a different episode. We'll do the team of the season first. Then we'll do surprise of the season. Then player of the season. And then manager of the season. Obviously, by the end of the year, all of this could change. I mean, if, like, I don't know, Mikel Antonio scores 30 goals in 14 games, then you might have a shout. Okay. Now I'm nervous because I've got some interesting shouts, especially for player of the season. So stick around for that. Let's start with, we'll take it in turns. So, like, I'll go first for the keeper, then you can go first for the right back. And then...
Yeah.
Okay, so my goalkeeper, I think this is a very obvious one. Very obvious. Vicario.
I've gone with Vicario too.
Okay.
It's a good start.
Obviously, I think Alisson's better, but Vicario this year, I think, has been the better keeper. I actually think without Vicario, we would be like 10th. Like, genuine. We rely on him so much.
You're not far off anyway.
No, true. Very true. So you don't really have any disagreements with that, Vicario?
No,
in yours?
Vicario was my easiest choice.
Okay. Yep. I wouldn't... Oh, was he my easiest choice? No, I don't think so. Okay, you can go first for right back.
It was between two, and it was very tight, but I've gone with Trent.
Gone for Trent.
Only because his attack.
It's fair. Yep. And defensively, he's not really been too suspect either.
He's been injured for a while, that's why he's not fresh in the mind.
Yeah. And he did nearly score the best goal I've ever seen.
Yeah.
From like the
Great
corner
cross.
flag. Great cross. I think he meant it. Genuine.
Who's your right back?
My right back is... This looks biased, doesn't it? It's Pedro Porro. I've got 2 Spurs players.
First two. Cancel the video.
Yeah. To be fair, he has been very good.
Now, to be fair, when I said between the two, it was between Trent and Pedro Porro.
Yeah.
But I think... I don't know.
My reason I went for Porro is I just think defensively... Porro is so... I know Trent goes in midfield, right? But Porro has to play as like a number 10. Like, he's been asked to do like so much. And defensively, he's actually not really been suspect, I don't think, either.
Yeah.
When last year he was terrible. So
he's very solid this season. He's been very solid.
Yeah. And his goal versus Burnley was unbelievable in the FA Cup. I know that's not really relevant, but...
It's not relevant at all.
It's not relevant at all.
I mean, it's a different competition.
Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to mention it. And he's got 7 assists as well, Porro.
Yeah. No, it was very tight, and I can accept it.
Yeah. I'd give Kyle Walker a shout as well. I think he's been just solid.
Yeah.
The thing with Walker, he's not really... He kind of goes unnoticed.
Yeah, massively. He's that good that he's expected just to be like that all the time now.
Yeah, and I know someone... Trippier. Yes, he has the most assists in the league. He has 10, which is mental, right? But he's also give up like 10 goals as well. He did that in 2 games.
I looked at Trippier and I immediately thought, no chance.
Yeah, no. Stats are not everything.
I know.
Okay. Centre-backs. This for me was the easiest. The two I just found very easy.
Yes.
Van Dijk.
Is he in? Yeah, I got Van Dijk, yeah.
Okay, who's your other one?
Saliba.
Yeah, okay, we have agreed on that.
Surely the whole nation agrees with it.
Yeah, I know someone will go Gabriel. No. No.
No.
Saliba.
I was very close to putting Pedro Porro in. We'd have had the same team so far.
We're not gonna have the same left back. But centre backs. Yeah, I just think out of those two, who do you think's been the best?
Saliba.
Yeah, same.
I think
is.
Saliba's been unbelievable.
Oh, he's so
Rolls-Royce.
mustard, isn't he?
Mm.
He's unbelievable, honestly.
Could he have a better legacy than Van Dijk by the time he's finished?
Probably because he's so young. He's still only like
Yeah.
22. I think Van Dijk Van Dijk only really came into it when he was like 27 or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he was a bit late.
I don't think he can reach that though. I don't like Van Dijk in 2019 is like the best centre back I
That
think
one
of
season,
all time.
Yeah,
I think of all time.
yeah, probably. Definitely has a shout.
Yeah. Like,
All time is a big statement.
do you remember when like a player would go in and they'd run away from Van Dijk? Like it's like don't go near him.
No, there's no point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been very good though. Again, Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Without him, Liverpool ain't top either.
No, he's come back to his form. Like,
Yeah.
no, obviously he isn't as good as that 19 season, but he's reaching, like last year he was terrible.
Yeah. He's
But I
probably
think
like
it's
70% of his form. 80%.
yeah, I'd say like 80%,
Yeah.
and which is good enough to be one of the best centre backs in the league. That's how
Yeah.
good he is.
Yep. Definitely. Okay. Yeah. I found them two the easiest by far.
Yeah.
Left back. I'll go first on this one. You're gonna. Do you know what this one's? Just every time I've watched him, right, he's been unbelievable. Apart from the odd
Okay.
game, actually, he's never been responsible. I don't think for many goals. I've gone for Emerson at West Ham.
Emerson at West Ham.
So every time I've watched West Ham, right, he has been like unreal.
No, that's ridiculous. Emerson.
Yeah, genuine. Nah, genuine. I'm being serious. Attacking, defending. He's been very good.
I mean, West Ham lost like 5-0, 6-0, 7-0 like this season.
Yeah, I don't think Emerson played in the 6-0 versus Arsenal. I think it was Cresswell.
Right.
But whenever he's played, I just think he's been one of the more important players. From a left back.
Team of the season. So
Yeah.
you're saying he's been the best left back this season?
Yes, I am. I know it's a bit
No, you're
controversial.
not. You don't mean that.
No, I
You
do
don't-
mean it. I do mean it because every time, I've like obviously maybe I haven't watched 20 games of West Ham, right? But it's every game I've watched of West Ham, he's been very good.
Okay, so the best left back this season has been Emerson.
I'm
for
saying
West Ham.
Emerson. I have close shouts that could have easily gone in, but I'm just when I've watched him with my own eyes, he's been the best.
Okay.
I know.
Well,
It sounds stupid.
I've gone with a left back that many people will go to, but I don't think he's been outstanding. I just don't think the left back position's been there this season. So I've gone with Udogie.
Yeah.
Udogie, 70% of the time, has been really good, but in big matches, he's an absolute liability.
Yeah, I nearly went with the Dogie. Like Porro, he also has to do like so much as well, like in the system.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And I think he's done really well, but he's a bit of a liability at times. Like,
Yeah,
I just
it's-
think he's like very naive. He just chucks a stupid tackle in where you don't need to.
yeah, that is the reason I didn't choose him. I remember the Chelsea game. We were just smashing Chelsea, and then like 2 foot Cole Palmer, I think, or something.
Yeah.
And the game just changes, and he got sent off. He gets a yellow card pretty much every game. And he's also done like 3 pass backs to the keeper this season that you just give it to a striker
Yeah.
and they've scored. He's been very good though, but
Yeah,
just a few
it's
mistakes.
but there's
I think
left
naive,
backs
is
this
the word.
season.
Ike Nuri's
Left
been really
backs.
good as well
True.
at Wolves.
I didn't think of him to be honest, but nah, he's not.
I think he has a shout, but I went with Emerson. Udogie's the more popular shout, and he
I think
probably
Udogie
should
win
be
the
in.
most.
But I just think whenever I've watched Emerson, been better.
I respect it.
CDM.
What formation do you have?
I have 4-3-3. I have both
I
of our
have-
teams on the screen. I haven't done that yet, obviously, because
I was
I
going
need
to say
to
that's
edit it,
impressive.
but it
You don't
will be
even
on
know
the
my
screen.
team.
Yeah, no, need to do that after.
I've got 4-4-2.
4-4-2. Okay. Start with your. So I'll start with my CDM. You just start with a centre mid.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go first this time.
The obvious one, Declan Rice. You don't have Declan
I
Rice.
don't have Declan Rice. No, I don't.
You don't have Declan Rice.
I don't have Declan Rice.
That's
To be fair-
ludicrous.
So to be fair, right, in my system, the 4-3-3, there's one CDM, and it's got to be Rodri.
You
Yeah,
should
I don't
change the
think-
system. I mean, Declan Rice has to be in there.
I think he's obviously very, very good. I just think Rodri's been better. So
Wow.
who do you think's been better out of those two?
That's so tough. This obviously Rodri's a better CDM than Rice, but this season it's just. I think they've been about even. I don't know. 'Cause Man City without Rodri and nowhere near the team they normally are.
No.
But I think it's the same with Arsenal. Arsenal without Rice and not the team they are.
Yeah, I remember in the North London derby just how good Rice was in that game, and then he came off. He was injured,
And it just changed
and the
it.
game changed. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the engine of that team, just like Rodri for Man City.
Yeah, and he's taking set pieces now as well. Rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good.
Proper player.
Yeah, I don't blame anyone for having Rice in their team.
Right.
In fact, it's the opposite, really. You can blame someone for not having him. So, but Rodri's
Yeah.
better. I just think Rodri's a bit better, and I think he's a bit
My
better this season.
system. Yeah, go on to the next.
Okay, so I couldn't get Rice in, right, because I just think there's players that have been so good for their teams, and have just been better.
What?
I just think better, right?
So you think there's players out there who's been better for their teams than Declan Rice has been for Arsenal?
Yeah, I do.
I know what's coming here. I know who you got in your team, and it's absolutely ludicrous.
Right.
I just know who you're going to say.
So my next midfielder is Ross Barkley.
I knew. I called it.
He could not
Ross
be in.
Barkley.
Honestly, right? He's just unbelievable. He's
So
unbelievable.
you're saying Ross Barkley has been better than Declan Rice this season?
Yes. Well, it's not, yeah, no, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I genuinely think so. When you look at what Ross Barkley, right, is doing at Luton.
It doesn't matter.
He's
it's
running
about team of
games.
the season. It don't matter.
What do? It's this season.
It's-
He's running games.
It's not about how important a player is to a team.
I think it is. Okay, who's
It's
been? I know,
not.
but I genuinely think Barkley has been better.
Than Declan Rice.
Yeah, I don't think he's a better player, but I think
But you
this
think
year
he's
he
been
has
better
been
this
better.
season?
Yeah,
No.
I think so. I'm watching
So
Ross
in-
Barkley, right, controlling games of a Premier League game versus Man City.
So in your team, right, you've got Emerson and Ross Barkley.
Yep.
Your team of the season will get relegated.
Yeah, that's not the point, though, is it? Yeah, no, Ross Barkley. He's scoring. He's got assists. He's just everything. Imagine if Luton didn't have Ross Barkley right now.
No, he has been really good, but to put him in over Declan Rice is absolute shambles.
I really don't think it is. I don't think it is. Who's your other centre mid?
Rodri.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Rodri and Rice.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. I mean, you have gone full. No wonder you were in a Palace top with that. Declan Rice and Rodri, 4-4-2.
Well, son, he's one of our own.
Yeah, you've gone full Roy ball. Yeah, I have Rodri. I can't really argue with it. It's fair enough. I don't think there's been two strikers good enough, so I'm intrigued to see who they are for you. Go your right winger or right mid, and I'll do my other midfielder.
No, just say your midfielder, then we're going to the wingers.
Okay. Cole Palmer.
Right, there it is.
I know
What's
what you're going to say.
midfield? Rodri, Ross Barkley, and Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer. That's winning the Premier League. That is winning the Premier League. If they played for Man City this season, they win in the Premier League.
Ludicrous.
Cole Palmer has to be in. Like, he literally has to be in, I think. He is a joke of a player. He is ridiculous. If you watch Chelsea, he's been their best player in like every game.
If Cole Palmer's in, then Conor Gallagher needs a shout.
Oh no, Conor Gallagher's not been as good as Palmer. Like nowhere near. He's the man. He is him at Chelsea. He takes pens, corners, I think free kicks, just everything. He doesn't take free kicks actually, but he dribbles with the ball. He beats players, passes, scores. He's filth.
He's not through the season.
I mean, even against Palace, he just tore you apart in the second half, didn't he?
Conor Gallagher tore us apart.
Tappins. Yeah, Cole Palmer has to be in for me. Okay. Right winger. This isn't right. I feel like you should do your one winger. No. How are we going to do this? I'll just say one striker and then you say both. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right winger. Yeah, you can go first.
Surely you have the same one, Mo Salah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. We don't need to talk about him because everyone knows.
Yeah. All I'll say is like it's ridiculous how he's got like 25 goal contributions already.
Yeah.
What is
and
that?
He went to AFCON.
Yeah. And like, completely like that Liverpool front three is so inconsistent. And he's the only one that is like just constantly.
Yeah, that's so true.
Assists, goals, everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Mo, you're in. No, we don't really need to talk about him.
Left winger.
Okay. I couldn't have a team of the season without Heung-min Son.
Yeah, I've gone with Son as well.
He's a bit unlucky, right? Because he just had a month off in Asia.
Yeah.
But just like the captain, Harry Kane left. He was awful last year, Son. And the way he's come back, I just think, especially when he was playing as a striker. He's played left winger as well. That's why I'm allowing him a left wing.
Yeah.
And he's had good games at left wing as well. But when he was up front, mainly was when he was so good.
Yeah, I've got Son as well. I agree. Just he's been Spurs' best player, I think.
Yeah, especially in the early part of the season when we were like, I don't know, unbelievable. He was just, he was so good.
Yeah, for sure.
A bit worrying. We need to put Richarlison on the left, put Son back up front.
Richarlison's scoring goals.
I don't care. Son was as well.
Okay.
Just get him up front.
Yeah.
Anyway, strikers. I'll say mine first. Actually, no. You say yours one first, then I'll do mine. Then you do your last one.
I'll go with the obvious one, even though I thought about not putting him in. Erling Haaland.
You have Haaland.
Yeah, because I was thinking, right, I know what you're saying, he hasn't been that good. He hasn't, I agree, but isn't he still the top scorer?
17 goals.
17 goals. You can't have a team of the season without the Premier League top scorer in it.
I disagree. I just think performances, he could have done a lot better in a lot of games. He's actually been quite unclinical as well.
See his goal against Brentford the other night?
I didn't actually. I missed that game.
Outrageous.
And against who did they play? Everton. Just scored like 2 goals out of nowhere. Like,
I just think you're kind of the golden boot winner, not in the team of the season.
I think by the end of the season, I think he'll be in mine.
Right.
But I think for now, I just don't think he's been as good as some of the other strikers, even though he has more goals. But it's only by 3.
My original team, where I had a right mid at left mid, Haaland was in it.
Yeah, a solo striker, probably not. But I understand it. I wouldn't put him in myself, though, which I haven't.
Right. I disagree, but whatever.
And the other day against Chelsea, he missed like 3 absolute sitters, didn't he?
Yeah. But he still got 17 goals.
Yeah, I know. I just think performances, I think he's not been as good as he was last year. And in the big games, he's not been as good.
But it doesn't matter if he's still, if you pound for pound, he's scoring more than everyone else.
Yep. Yeah, he will. He just will score goals. It's fair enough you have him, but I just think there's been players that have been better than him.
No, they hasn't been better. They've just scored goals for lesser. Who's your striker?
Solanke,
brilliant. And you've only gone with him because he's scoring goals for Bournemouth.
No, I've gone with Solanke because I genuinely think he's been better than Haaland.
No.
Like Haaland, I feel like last year, a lot of like people could say, well, he played. No, last year he made a lot of goals like on his own and stuff, and like outrageous finishes. This year, it just feels like he's got more of his goals because he plays for Man City.
Maybe, yeah.
Whereas like Solanke, I mean, to get 40, I know technically, I am doing it because he plays for Bournemouth, but to get 14 goals for Bournemouth
are a good team now.
Are they?
Yeah, they play high pressing. They got good players.
1 year ago, right? Me and you actually both said we think he's all right, a decent player, and that was like a controversial take because he was terrible last year, like in most people's eyes, and now he's got 14 goals in like 25 games for Bournemouth.
Yeah. No, he was in with a shout for mine. I mean, he was in the first copy. He was in, but now he's gone because there is one guy who's been better.
He's also a very good footballer as well.
Yeah. So is the rest of this team this season.
Yeah. I just think he's been better. I do think he's been better than Haaland this year. Obviously, he's not better than Haaland as a player. That would be ridiculous.
So, in this team of the season, you've said Ross Barkley's better than Declan Rice and Dom Solanke's better than Erling Haaland.
Yep. And Emerson's the best left back.
In the league. You've got a mid-table team.
Yeah. Look at you, top 6 merchant. That's what you are. Just choosing top 6 clubs.
Yeah. Apart from this team, who actually might be top 6. I think they've dropped off.
Okay.
I got another striker, haven't I? My second striker is Jared Bowen.
No, I'm not having that.
He scores every game he plays. He's unbelievable.
He's fallen off a little bit.
How many goals has he got this season? He's got around 13 to 15.
No, I think he's on like 12, 11.
No, check.
Oh, he is. All right.
He's on more.
I'm pretty sure he's on 11.
He's on more, and he's doing it for a defensive West Ham team who sit on the counter.
Okay. Let's have
He gets hardly any chances, but he always scores.
Yeah, he is very impressive. He's having a very good season, and that is true. He doesn't get chances. He has 11.
I must be behind. Anyway, 11 goals, right, in a defensive West Ham team is incredible.
I agree. I actually do agree.
And
however,
he's played on the wing as well a lot. He's played up front a couple of times. That's why I would load him up front.
Can you tell me he's been better than Dominic Solanke this season? Can you tell me he's been better than Ollie Watkins?
Yes.
No way. No. I don't think
100%. If you put Bowen in an attacking team like Villa or Bournemouth, even Bowen at Bournemouth would score more than Solanke.
It is very impressive what he's done at West Ham. It's not a terrible shout.
And no, it's a great shout. It's better than your Solanke, Emerson, and Barkley shout. That's harsh. Solanke was a good shout, but Bowen takes it for me.
I just think the last few games he's been on 11 goals for a few weeks. I don't think he scored for like 3 or 4
but haven't West
games.
Ham just been smashed the last few weeks?
Yep. He plays for West Ham, so he's getting smashed as well.
Yeah, but that's just ludicrous. Bowen's in. And it's not about the drop off, it's about the whole season. Son's dropped off.
Son was in
dropped
Asia
off.
for a month.
Udogi's dropped off.
I don't really think he has really dropped off. I don't think Salah.
Van
Did you say
Dijk's
Salah's
dropped
dropped off?
Yeah, technically, because he got injured. And Trent.
No, I mean, I just think with Jared Bowen, there's just better players. I think you can't say he's been better than Ollie Watkins. I don't
He's been
think,
better than Ollie Watkins.
or Solanke. Solanke is the 3rd top goal scorer in the league.
It's not about goals, otherwise you'd have Erling Haaland in the team.
Yeah, well, his performances. What are they doing for their team? And I'd say Solanke's doing.
Bowen
well, at
is
the moment.
carrying West Ham. Bowen and Kudus.
Yep, and Emerson. Okay, right.
And when you put it on screen, I want Haaland up there and Bowen just behind.
Okay. What you want? Well, like more of a 10, 9, false 9 thing going on.
Yeah, like a bit of a diagonal.
All right, I'll get that in.
Thanks.
Surprise of the season.
Me or you?
I can't find my notes app. Hang on.
You froze then? Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Who's going first?
Oh, actually, just in the team of the season, I have some shouts. Just some honourable
mentions. Yeah, me
Right.
too.
So there was one. Oh, I can't believe I've left him out. It's so harsh. I feel like he should be in. It was John McGinn.
John McGinn.
Yeah.
So you don't feel harsh about leaving Declan Rice out?
John McGinn is unreal at football. He's been so good.
Yeah, he is.
He's scoring as well. He's unbelievable. It was Emil Barkley in for me.
So McGinn and Barkley have been better than Declan Rice this season.
Yes, 100,000%. 100,000%. That's not even a word.
I actually
or a
have
number.
4 honourable mentions.
Yes, I have 5, I think, or 6. So do you want to say yours first?
Yeah, but I had Pedro Porro.
Okay.
Then my other 3 are Phil Foden, Cunha, and Carlton Morris.
Yeah, I have Cunha. Carl Morris. He's a bum. He just scored a
Carlton
few goals.
Morris?
Yeah, he's just scored a few goals lately. He's terrible.
He's unbelievable. I
Nah,
actually
he's
think he's
awful.
one of the best strikers in the league.
Oh, that is the worst opinion I've heard in my life. Take it back. It's not too late to take it back. We can take it back if you want.
Put Carlton Morris in a Man City team, scores goals.
I'm not entertaining that. Right, my shouts are I have 3 Villa players. Ollie Watkins, he's a bit unlucky not to be in here.
Yeah.
Obviously McGinn. Leon Bailey, been good. Been really good. Remember, it's an honourable mention, okay? Cunha, Pascal Gross, and Ait Nuri as well. I think he's better lucky. And I also have players that, if you say these in your team of the season, my respect for you goes down a lot. Haaland. Kieran Trippier, because you're just going off assists.
Yeah.
Foden.
Oh. You don't like Phil Foden, though, so that's
I know.
irrelevant.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just people over. There's no way should Phil Foden be in a team of the season. Like, no
He's
chance.
been unbelievable this season.
All I've heard this week is like, is Foden world class? Is he better than Saka?
No.
No.
But Phil Foden, Saka, he should be an honourable mention. But Phil
100%.
Foden is up there this season. He's been unbelievable.
Been alright. It's been okay.
Ludicrous.
Been decent. And Addison. Because some people will just chuck Addison in when
Yeah.
he's not. And he's also made mistakes as well, Addison. Like, big mistakes in some games.
Okay.
So, yeah. Right, surprise
I
of
have
the
that
season.
list as well. I have that
Oh,
list.
do you?
I made a list about might lose respect, and mine is Ross Barkley, Emerson. Who else have you got?
Cole Palmer, is that what you're going to say?
No, I understand it.
Solanke.
Emerson and Ross. No, just Emerson and Ross Barkley.
Okay.
Ludicrous.
That's not ludicrous. That's not, I don't think.
Emerson one especially. Ross Barkley, I can see it's the Luton fairy tale. Chuck one in. I understand that. But Emerson, ludicrous.
Okay. Surprise of the season.
Milieu.
You can go first. Why not?
Surprise of the season, Cole Palmer.
Same.
Oh. Didn't expect him to do this well for Chelsea. I thought it was an overpriced buy. I thought it was a mad buy.
Yeah.
But how wrong were we?
Yeah. I watched him at Man City. I thought he had like one good game versus Chelsea. Torres Piliqueta apart one game. Just like okay signing.
Yeah.
Overpriced.
Overpriced. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I looked at him as like a worse Anthony Gordon, and he was like the same price.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and well, yeah.
Wait, wasn't Cole Palmer 30 mil?
I think he was like 40, around about
Oh, was he?
40. Yeah,
Gordon was 60, wasn't he?
yeah, around that. Yeah, the less we
Mental.
speak about that, the better.
Anthony Gordon this season has been very good.
Yeah, he actually has. He could be a surprise, especially for
Yeah.
you. You don't rate him.
Yeah.
You really do.
No, I didn't rate him.
Should we do manager or player of the season first?
Player of the season.
Right, even now, I'm having doubts.
Oh, you've gone with Ross Barkley, haven't you?
I'm having doubts because I think another player has entered my mind. So, I'm going to say, look, I'm just going to put 3 players out there and then I'll tell you my one.
Okay.
Saliba. Salah. And the last
Barkley.
one, I don't think I can say it. I'm too scared to say it. I'm not even joking. I genuinely think he's been arguably the best player in the league.
Who?
Vicario.
Oh, somehow it's got worse than Barkley.
And I can't choose which one. I'm going Vicario.
You've gone with Vicario.
I'm going with Vicario.
You think the best player this season has been Vicario.
Yeah.
You don't think that.
I do think it. I genuinely think
I'm
it.
going to give you a chance to change your mind.
Saliba.
Absolutely bottled it.
I can't do it. I can't say Vicario. I can't do it. I'm going Saliba. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
No?
Who's yours? Tell me yours.
Mine, believe it or not, my player of the season isn't even in your team of the season.
What?
My player of the season is Declan Rice.
Oh, no way. No.
He is
He's
incredible.
not player of the season.
He's been unbelievable. If Arsenal didn't have Declan Rice, they'd have fell off because Arsenal did go through a slight fall off and they've come back. They didn't do that last year, and the difference is Declan Rice.
No,
You see
he's
his
not.
goal against West Ham?
Yeah, they were 5-0 up.
Declan Rice is in.
Oh, okay. Well, Declan Rice is overrated, then, isn't he? My God,
No.
he's not. He's not been better than Rodri. So how is he player of the
Yeah.
season?
To be fair, I see where you're coming from, because Rodri is the victim of his own success. Because it's just Rodri. I expect it from Rodri.
You know when I watch Rodri, right?
Mm.
I just think, God, you're just so good. He does everything. Tackling.
Mm-hmm.
He's so strong. He's very good looking. Handsome man. Doesn't have tattoos.
Tucks his shirt in.
No. Yeah. His passing is a joke.
Yeah.
He scores goals now as well. He scores important goals all the time. He's just... No, Rodri's been better than Rice. So the fact you have Rice is just awful, I think.
But you had Vicario, and Alisson's better than Vicario.
Yeah, but I think Rodri's been better than Rice this season.
Maybe. I'm sticking with Rice. It's halfway through. At the end, it might be Rodri. But if Arsenal win the league, it's Declan Rice.
Yeah, but Man City are above Arsenal right now.
True.
Arsenal are third.
Yeah, only just.
Yeah, by 2 points. But still.
It was between Rice and Rodri, to be honest. And looking back now, I don't know how I come up with the answer. But I did come up with the answer, Declan Rice.
Right. Who's been better this season? Declan Rice or Saliba?
Rice.
Do you really
Arsenal
think that?
would rather lose Saliba than lose Declan
no,
Rice.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I do.
I think Declan Rice is way more replaceable.
Can we make a poll?
Yeah, I think. I don't know how to do
Who
it.
would you rather do their ACL, Saliba or Rice?
It's 100%.
Send it out to the Arsenal fans.
They would probably say Saliba. But that's because there's no backup. Like, they have a backup-ish for Saliba, whereas they don't have a CDM, do they?
They do. They have Jorginho. They have Thomas Partey. They have
Thomas Partey's always
Havertz.
injured. Havertz
Yeah,
as a 6.
No, but like, I don't know, chuck someone in the six.
I don't like it. I don't like the shout. I don't like it. Declan Rice
Well,
is not
I don't like
the
the
best.
Vicario shout or
Declan
Emerson
Rice
shout.
has not been the best player in the Premier League. As he
Make
this
another
season.
poll. Who's the worst shout? Rice player of the season or Emerson left back?
Oh, he's froze. Okay, there you go. I got it. Okay, my official player is Vicario. Vicario is my player of the season. Guy's unbelievable. Guy's unbelievable.
Absolutely.
He's a joke. I'm not
It's
joking.
such a strange decision.
Do you know what it is? He's making like 3 world-class saves a game.
Such a biased decision.
Oh,
That is the
100%.
definition of bias.
Yeah. Oh.
Who's your manager of the season?
My manager of the season is Klopp.
Mine's Rob Edwards.
Oh, look at me, I'm different. Without
What?
Ross Barkley,
So-
mate, he ain't there.
Yeah, he is. He's got like
Who's
Og Benny and Adebayo and Ross Barkley playing unbelievable.
Yeah.
Rob
yeah.
Edwards is to thank.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Fair enough.
He's staying
Yeah, he's
up with
obviously
like
doing very
Tahith
well.
Chong in midfield. If Luton stay up, Rob Edwards is manager of the season.
It is important to note that they are in the relegation zone, mind.
Yes, yes. When I did this team, Luton were currently beating Liverpool. Of course, they
Fair
went on
enough.
to lose 4-1, but I stuck to my guns, and I think if they stay up, then it's Rob Edwards.
Right. I don't hate it. Yeah, it's fair enough. It's fair enough.
Look, wait, Luton Town.
Yeah. Do you know what I like about it? It's like, you know how like some teams come up, Burnley and Sheffield United, and they just get smashed. They don't fight for the
every-
ball. They just give up.
Yeah.
Luton, it's like every game, like they're at it.
It's like a final every game.
Yeah. Like even though they lost 4-1, to go 1-0 up at Anfield is
It
impressive.
was 1-0, 55 minutes.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
60 minutes, yeah.
And once it goes 2-1, it's always going to be 4-1 or
3,
something,
then
isn't
4.
it? So
Yeah.
yeah, very impressive. Yeah, it's a fair shout. Klopp, Liverpool should not be top of the league. Like,
That's true.
there's such an unsettled 11.
Yeah.
Like new
And
players.
Even their 11 isn't that good either.
No, like he's top of the league with like Curtis Jones in midfield.
Yeah. And Harvey Elliott. And
Yeah.
Quansah, centre back.
Yeah, like Arsenal are way more settled. I think Arsenal have better players.
Yeah.
And they're top of the league, and they win. They just always win.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, he's in the Carabao Cup final as well, and you'll probably get like the FA Cup final,
Yeah.
and Europa League final.
Yeah, I think if Luton don't stay up, then it's Klopp.
Yeah,
Only if they.
Klopp's a joke.
It's hard, isn't it? It's halfway through.
Yeah. I just want to say something. The fact that Man City ain't top is a massive failure from Pep.
No.
There's no scenario where Man City shouldn't be top of the league. Like the squad, all these players, all these Phil Fodens that are like the next Rooneys, so good, yet they can't even beat a decent Liverpool team or a good Liverpool team.
I disagree. I mean,
All I hear is like
City's-
Doku is world class, Foden,
yeah, but I
Alvarez,
said that about Palace players.
and they're not top. They should be top.
Man City are coming just off the back of a quadruple. There's always going to be a small drop off. And if you're world class, it doesn't matter. It's like you're going to have a drop off, and you just completed football, and you got to go again.
Yeah, true. But behind this Liverpool team, I don't think he should be behind. If it was like a Liverpool a few years ago, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, but this Liverpool team is winning every game.
Well, this Man City team should be winning every game. They shouldn't be
They
drawing to
basically
Chelsea.
are.
They shouldn't be drawing to Chelsea at home or away.
I think that's very, very.
They shouldn't be drawing.
narrow-minded.
They shouldn't be drawing to Spurs at home.
So but you just think they should win 38 games then?
Well, no, but against the top six, they've won one game, I think, against top six at home this season, which is not good.
Yeah. Small drop off, and yet they're still in the title race.
Oh, they'll win it. They'll definitely win it.
Yeah.
But I just think to be on 56 points, they should be on more. I think. Well, they should be first. But
Okay.
all in all, it's quite irrelevant because it matters at the end of the season.
So
and,
irrelevant. It's a joke.
In this video, oh no, this is not going to go well, is it? I've said Vicario is the best player, is the player of the season, and I genuinely believe it.
I don't even know how to argue with you because I'm just gonna let the viewers argue.
Your Declan Rice show is
Better than your Vicario
pathetic
show.
as well. So
Make some polls.
I'll
So
try.
everyone's back in.
see if I can. Okay, that is the end of that. I think, thankfully.
Thankfully.
If you did enjoy, subscribe and like the video, and thank you for watching.